Hello everyone, do forgive the voice. I pretty much just woke up and I had kind of a long night at work last night. So, I'm gonna try and keep this video a little bit more upbeat because this is the second time I recorded it. And last time, not only did I forget to mention a few things that I should have mentioned, but also, again, it just sounded really depressing. It was very much like, so yeah, I really miss this guy. He was also, like, you know, I mean, I'm gonna be saying stuff like that, but I'm gonna at least try and keep my voice sounding a little bit less depressed because I genuinely just sounded really depressed last time I recorded this. So, yeah. Let's get to the point. For those that haven't heard, and I'm sure you must be living under a rock, quite frankly, if you haven't, very unfortunately, the YouTuber known as Totalbiscuit, aka John Bain, passed away, very sadly, on the 24th, I believe it was, of this month. I was actually on holiday with my girlfriend at the time, so I'm only making this video now. Like I said, I recorded it already a couple of days ago, but I just didn't like it. It was too depressing. So, he had a 4-year-long battle with cancer. When he was diagnosed in 2014, he was given 2 years to live. Of course, he survived a lot longer than that. The thing is with this is obviously when you know someone's been diagnosed with terminal cancer and been given 2 years to live and it's 4 years later, you know they don't have long left. But at the same time, I don't think anyone, except maybe the people really close to him, knew he was quite this bad. You know, the man, he put up a hell of a front, you know, like a strong face on the front of it, considering all the pain and everything that he was going through. He never really showed it that much. Like, occasionally he mentioned, you know, like, I'm in a lot of pain, I've had to have this done and blah blah blah, but you know, like I say, up until I think about a week and a half before he passed away, he made like another podcast. That's what I'm saying. Like, I genuinely didn't think he was this bad, despite, again, it being 4 years since he was diagnosed. So, it came as a shock to me and a lot of people. So, I just want to mention a couple of things in this video, why I feel he was so important, and why, in particular, he was so important to me. So, let's just get to the very beginning here. So, the video you see in front of you is called An Introduction to Dungeons & Dragons Online. Dungeons & Dragons Online is an MMO. You can see this video was uploaded 21st of June 2010. That was about when I found it. So, I've been subscribed to Totalbiscuit since 2010-ish. And obviously, I was looking up reviews and what have you of Dungeons & Dragons Online because I was trying out different MMOs and I wanted to see what this one was like. And it kind of really surprised me because this was one of the first YouTube channels I ever subscribed to, and certainly the first British guy I ever subscribed to. And I appreciate the fact that he sounded like he had, you know, some gravitas to the way he spoke. He spoke very well, and that was, I wouldn't say he's a direct inspiration for the way I talk, but he's one of the people, you know, like, I go out of my way to speak proper English, you know, not to talk like a chav or whatever you want to call it. So, I always really liked how well-spoken he was, I guess, and how funny I think he is, considering, you know, much like, I guess, my sort of style, like he's very much sort of a dry wit kind of guy. So, I'm going to show you the specific point in the video that made me laugh out loud and made me click the subscribe button, so give me a moment whilst I play it.
Really, a halfling barbarian, not going to get you all that far in this game. You could do it, but it's suboptimal. I think we'll go with a dwarf for the time being. Why not? There we go. Nice, beardy, ugly dwarf. It's nice that you can create ugly characters in this game. There's so many games these days, particularly the Eastern and Asian MMOs, that just insist on you having beautiful characters. No, this is an ugly bastard of a dwarf with a pair of glasses on.
Yeah. See, even now, it makes me laugh. I just love the way he goes, yeah, nope, this is an ugly bastard of a dwarf. I just love the way he said that. So, yeah, that was what made me hit the subscribe button. I've been subscribing ever since. Now, there is, or was, I guess, a lot of controversy around Totalbiscuit. You know, he was a very polarizing figure. He said some things he shouldn't have done by his own admission. You know, he said some very nasty things. But we've all said nasty things. And I don't want to dwell on this, but I just want to say one thing really quick to the people that did sort of rub it in when he died. Because, yes, believe it or not, there were people that did that. I just want to point out, if you think it's appropriate to mock someone who died after a 4-year battle with cancer because of a few things they said, like, this man didn't rape and pillage, you know what I mean? Like, he's not one of the world's, he's not Bin Laden, you know? He just said a few things he shouldn't have done. If you think that's then enough for you then to mock the man after a 4-year battle with cancer, you are worse than the person you're mocking. Far more so. And the difference is, as you can see by tweets and things like this, these tweets that happened on his passing, you know, Player Unknown, the guy behind PUBG, Notch, the guy behind Minecraft, Samoa Joe, a pretty damn well-known pro wrestler, Xavier Woods, another pretty damn well-known pro wrestler, Path of Exile, Twitch, etc., etc. You get the idea. Excuse the comments on the screen. Let me move those. So, again, I don't want to dwell on this, but I would just say that the man was loved and is very missed, and will always be missed and remembered. If you're that type of person who mocks someone in his situation after his passing, I don't think you're going to be missed. I'm just going to say that. I can't help but feel people were more likely to piss on your grave when you die. And I do mean, like, physically go out and piss on your grave, like, quite literally with their penis. So, to those people, you know, you enjoy your meager existence. Anyway, so, we've got the negativity out of the way. So, this is the video that caused me to subscribe, and this is not hyperbole when I say this. His Let's Play with Jesse Cox is actually my favorite Let's Play on YouTube. I've watched it 5 or 6 times, legitimately. And I'm not even much of a Let's Play watcher, at least not these days. I used to be, yes, but these days not so much. I've watched that many, many times. Funnily enough, I actually thought Jesse was incredibly gay the first time I watched it. And I don't mean that as like an insult. I mean, like, literally, I thought the man was flamboyantly gay. Because I think the first thing he says in the first video, he's like, hello! And I was like, alright, this man's very gay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I found it funny because Jesse's straight. But damn did I think he was gay after that first video. So, yes. My favorite Let's Play by Totalbiscuit and Jesse Cox. This was the first video that I saw of Totalbiscuit that caused me to subscribe. Totalbiscuit actually also introduced me to Dark Souls. I can't remember the exact name of the video, but it was like an E3. Let me see if we can find it, actually. Let's try type in Totalbiscuit E3 Dark Souls. I think it was at E3. It could have been like PAX or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, clearly I don't remember. Let's try PAX, and then after that we'll give up. Yeah, basically, he showed like a preview of Dark Souls at one of the events, again, PAX E3. I can't remember what it was. The video is probably still there somewhere, but I'm damned if I can find it. So that was actually the first time I ever saw Dark Souls. Now, I'm not going to say that's the reason my channel exists, because obviously Dark Souls was a big influence upon my channel, etc., etc., but at the same time, he still did initially show it to me, so I'm very thankful for that. The man was incredibly important in the gaming industry. He did so many good things for making gaming more legitimized, making esports more legitimized. He did things like, you know, he, for example, started the petition to have Dark Souls ported to the PC. I genuinely believe Dark Souls would not have been released on PC without him. And there are other things that he's done in the industry to make it better. I could go over them, but you are probably aware of them. And this is more just a personal video to say why he meant so much to me. I don't think I missed an episode of his podcast. The guy was awesome. I'm genuinely really going to miss him. So that's about it, really. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for everything, Totalbiscuit. It's very sad. You will be missed.